Welcome to the Zen Zone. I have some gnarly crashes for you and some funny videos mixed in. I appreciate any likes, comments, and shares. Ask me questions in the comments below. Use discount code ZenZone to get yourself a little discount at eWheels if you're in the United States and OneRide.eu if you are in Europe. So this first clip here, went off the jump, landed in some loose sand, lost my first place position, but still managed to catch up with Turbo for the finish. But then the drone flies into me and I just ended up in second place position. This clip on the escalator, I can't show the full clip because I don't even though it's my video, I don't own the copyright to it anymore. Guys, do not ever give the copyright away to your videos. You do not get anything and you lose rights of your video basically. But it's a sweet clip. Guys, if you're going down an escalator, just hold on to your wheel. Don't be stupid. This next clip is in Spain, the finals of the race. This guy here on the left puts up his hand, kind of messes up my 360 camera. I don't know what he was doing, just trying to slow me down a little bit. But karma's going to strike right here as we go over these bounces. 1, 2, 3, and he goes down, grabs Achilles' jersey, pulls him off his wheel, slows me down a bit, and he's pretty much out of the race after that, and I kind of got thrown off my line. Next clip, I passed the scooter a little bit too quickly, using too much torque, and I wasn't used to the weight of this wheel yet. One of my first big asphalt races on this Commander Pro. I love this wheel, but I took it a little bit too hot. Started to get some wobbles. I looked across as I started to get the wobbles to make sure I could, cut through this lane here without crashing into anybody, and I did. No problem. Wasn't a big deal. All right, this next clip takes place in Madrid. This is the same circuit where I broke my shoulder, and you're going to see Psycho with my Insta X4 face plant into the dirt. Luckily, he was okay. No injuries. Alright, this clip on my Sherman L, I started to get the wobbles. You can't see because the drone lost me for the wrong moment, but I got the wobbles and I was able to slow down enough and then bailed while I still could. No injuries, just a little bit embarrassing. And the next clip, I still to this day do not know what happened. It's like he hit a divot or something and just lost control of his wheel right behind a security guard. This was during COVID.
You scratch your lenses?
Oh yeah.
I think I got it on tape so we can see what happened.
Yeah.
This next clip's a bit tricky. It looks like I maybe shoved them off, but they were already going to crash. They were not making this turn, and I just kept myself from crashing into them by giving them a little nudge out of the way, and you can hear the crowd. They really respected the maneuver. This one I was pacing Roger on my Sherman L and hit a slippery spot. Just couldn't maintain traction, and the Sherman L was flying across the screen. Luckily, it was a lubricant wheel and it did not take much damage. I was wearing my full leathers, so I did not take much damage as well.
Slippery.
These are probably some of the worst wobbles I had, but I sat down on it, maintained control. I had just broken my shoulder a few months before, and in my mind I was like, I am not coming off this wheel, and sometimes that is what it takes to stay on it. This next one was at TEF 1, the finals. It was really dark, and I, like an idiot, had my visor down and my pedals were lowered on my Sherman L, and my depth perception was just off, and I grinded a bit too hard onto my right pedal, creating a counter force which yanked me off and pulled me to the left. And then after falling into last place, I managed to catch back up to the rear of the pack and then make the same mistake again. Genius 503 on the Nikola, and then the leader show. I'm not quite able to gain on third. Oh, but Chooch goes off the trunk. I swerve, barely dodging him. Sheridan as well. Sheridan's in third. This poor guy broke his collarbone, one of the most common injuries in the EUC world. In this clip, I'm not quite sure what happens exactly. I go to pop up on a curb, and maybe just the way I hit the curb at an angle created some kind of weird equilibrium in the wheel that sent me flying into the air. No injuries or anything. It was just kind of embarrassing, like what the heck. After even reviewing the footage, I'm still not quite sure exactly what caused it. Let me know if you know in the comments below.
No problem, bro.
I don't know. I saved the camera. Yeah.
You try to jump?
Yeah.
What's the fuck?
I don't know.
Is it good, the camera?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we have Psychotherapeutical doing a little bit of gold digging in his sleep. This one was a bit weird. This is Adri's cam here, and he is on the links, and he's going to cut out and go sliding. We took us a while to figure out after some reviewing the links logs. It looks like it was an angle cutout, but I'm just not sure where it happened at. Maybe you guys can see. Let me know. Alright, it had just got done raining, and they actually canceled the finals for the race. And yet I decided to go on the circuit, and yep, I slipped. This is Sheridan's cam at Apple Valley 3, and he basically over torques his X in at the start and goes flying. What's crazy about this is he managed to catch back up and still get a podium. Here's a crazy compilation of crashes at Apple Valley number 4. I started in last place, and because of all these crashes was able to work my way up to a 3rd place podium. This one was really weird too, because Doug just lightly makes contact with Sho and Sho goes flopping hard. And what was crazy about that is they ended up giving Sho and Doug the 1st place podium together, with Sho ripping off his helmet and throwing it on the ground, which actually ended up in a later disqualification, him losing that 1st place podium. But the decision was made, and they both were standing on the podium, 1st place together, first time in racing history. I did not crash here, but it was a super close call on that last set of stairs. We had someone looking out below, but man, this could have been really bad. Be careful if you're doing stairs. And this one, bringing back painful memories, break my shoulder here. I've broken 4 bones since I've started riding EUC. This was the 4th one, and one of the most painful injuries of my life. This is another stupid injury that lasted me for about a year. I didn't break any bones, but I sprained my ankle or twisted it in a weird way that lasted. The injury lasted for a really long time, and it was just stupid, easily avoidable. I don't mess around with skate parks too much anymore. Not for me.
Step on it, Tim. You got it. Go, Tim. Send it. You heard that? Yeah, it sounds like you farted. Fucking gas power, baby.
This video was taken by the infamous Paso, who was later throwing cones on the track trying to get them to cancel the race because his team was going down, slipping out on the rainy track.
Tenían que parar.
And nothing can go wrong. No, it went wrong.
Yeah. Here. Caught in the tunnel.
Busted.
Caught in the rain drain. Next selfie.
Not a crash, but a cute little contact between these two riders. I thought it was funny. This guy in his car chased me down, tried to run me over because I took a picture of his beautiful tree in his yard.
Break time for me.
Poor Psychotherapeutical here. This was like his 5th time sliding out. Previously, he had worked his way to 1st place position by a large margin and would have probably got 1st place, but disaster strikes with him constantly sliding out using his knobby tire.
Que no te choques con él.
Dile que vaya más rápido para que no lo tenga que pillar.
Go faster. Like this, he will not crash with you. Vale.
This is the 2nd worst EUC injury that I was a part of in my own personal history in the EUC world. The first one I don't have on camera, but he ran into a flower pot and both his bones, leg bones, were sticking through his leg, and I was just sitting there holding him steady until the paramedics arrived. This is the second worst. You'll get to see what happens. Basically, the pedals are going to cut his Achilles tendon. Luckily, both riders of the two worst injuries I just talked about are now totally fine, 100% fine. The Spanish medical system is quite good and free for them.
¿Alegó? ¿Estás bien o qué? ¿No me estás bro?
Ay, pie, quítamela. Es que lo puedo llevar como
What made matters worse is that, keep in mind, his Achilles tendon has been cut and he stands up and walks on it. This is painful for me to watch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. Be super safe out there. In the EUC world, there are so many unexpected ways to get hurt. It's a totally new hobby. And even though it's one of the most amazing hobbies, it gives you the power of feeling like a superhero. There is nothing like it. But it does have its downsides. In my opinion, it is one of the most dangerous hobbies in the world. And despite my many injuries, I am still riding today and hope to continue to still ride. I hope if you guys are riding that you're being safe, and if you're interested in getting into the EUC world, study videos and learn how you can keep yourself safe with safety gear and riding techniques. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Your likes, your comments, and shares mean everything to me. Use discount code ZenZone at eWheels if you're in the USA and oneride.eu if you're in Europe to get yourself a little discount. And until next time, stay in the Zen Zone.